Hello there, everyone. Sorry I'm a little late. I was doing stuff with my family and I lost track of time. What turned into like, oh yeah, I have 5 minutes, turned into like 15. So hello, I'm Val and we're here playing more Alan Wake. But you already know that. I said I'm Val. I don't know. I just did. So hello. All right, let's switch over. Okay. I'm a little bit off of where I initially was, and that's because of something else. All right. I just need YouTube to catch up with my streaming program. Come on. Like, comment, and sub. There we go. So as you can tell, I really can't hide it. But I got during the sale on Epic Games, I had enough money left over from Epic Rewards to pick up the remastered. Which, when we first started, I was like, oh, I wanted it, but I didn't want to spend the $30. So instead, I really wish that I would be able to play it and just say, I don't know what you mean the graphics look a little bit better, and gaslight you guys. Unfortunately, this game plastered Alan Wake Remastered fucking everywhere. So, on my off time, while also doing my normal stuff, all my normal weeklies, dailies, all that for games, I was secretly playing Alan Wake to get up where we were. I believe I am, in all reality, I think I'm like 2, maybe 3 minutes behind of where I was. I also didn't bother getting the collectibles. I figured that was an issue for me later on. It's not recorded when Bright Falls was first formed the nameless tree. Okay, we read that. Never mind. It was after this. All I remembered was the last thing doing was Barry running. Okay, is this really loud for you guys, or is it just me? That might be a me thing. It's a tad loud? Okay. It's really loud for me. Alright, is this better? Hello, Kev! How you doing?
You make it through the bookstore. Wheeler should be waiting for us in the backyard. Oh, hi, Doc. I've got it. Don't worry about it.
Sarah, about time somebody showed up. All this shooting in the air is idiotic. One of these days, they'll kill somebody.
Alright, if it needs to go up, let me know.
I know. Go back to bed. He's got a point, Wake. Look, this town can't take this.
Yeah, like it's my fault. Alan Wake, the sudden stop. That is the last of the Casey quadrilogy.
They're really taking advantage of your presence here, Wake. I heard they're selling a lot of your Alex Casey books.
Right now, I'm not a big fan of my own writing.
Oh, there's nothing up here. I feel like there's something up there. Black lace, white lies. Good father, bad father. The within side. The human island. Dude, these are like... Oh, manuscript. I have not done these. We did that. I think it's...
Cynthia Weaver worked hard, following her obsessive rituals, sometimes fighting them, always giving in to them in the end. She haunted the halls of Bright Falls' abandoned power plant. She marked her caches with light-sensitive paint that could only be seen by eyes that had been touched by darkness and saved by light like she'd been. She was preparing defenses and supply lines for the war she knew would come. The war between the forces of light and darkness.
So Cynthia Weaver is the one that's been leaving the chests around? Alright.
I don't see Barry.
Oh, found Barry!
Look, wait, maybe that's him. That's the way to the chopper.
Speaking about chests. I am on an easier difficulty. So instead of things taking like two or three bullets to go down, a lot of them go down in one. If you want me after this, I can't change the difficulty till after this one's done. If you want me to bring the difficulty back up, I will. I like the hunting rifle. This is a lot of stuff. Oh boy, this makes me scared. But we're also in the middle of Deer Fest, so... Which is funny because Deer Fest is currently happening today. It's September 15th. So maybe this was all planned. It wasn't, but maybe it was. Church events fall schedule: Sunday school, Bible study, Bright Falls knitting club meetings, alternate Wednesdays evening, Deer Fest candle night, Deer Fest morning services, the Presbyterian Choir of Watery visit, an annual charity bake sale. Apparently Watery is the town next over. Concealed firearms are prohibited. Well, good thing I'm holding my gun out in the open.
I'm gonna give Pastor Howard a piece of my mind about this lock. Ugh, I told him to get it fixed.
Here they come.
Let's take a break.
Why can't I just shoot the lock? Like I said, easy. The story mode of this game is a lot easier. Oh, fuck the shit. The sheriff would not move. Are we good? Oh, what? Is it just magically going to be open now?
Okay, it's open. Let's go, Wake.
Welcome to the church. Wait, what do they want me to focus on?
We keep them lit all night long on the night before Deer Fest.
Why?
Well, it's tradition.
I'm afraid of the church burning down. You don't keep them all lit, those are off.
We're almost there. We'll have to go through the basement to get to the parking lot.
Yeah, there's no way going through the crypt will turn out to be a bad idea.
Oh, yeah, this is definitely safe. What the shit? Oh. Apparently I had flares selected. Oh, there has to be more back down here, right? Alan, this is my only problem with the remastered. The camera and the controls are so much better. But because of that, Alan doesn't like to fucking hold the flashlight straight.
Did you call 911?
Barry?
Guess that one saw the light, huh?
Oh my god, Barry's got a headlamp and fucking Christmas lights.
Well, I got plenty more.
I love
What
it.
are the Christmas lights for?
Protection, man. Like
My
guards
god, against vampires. Oh,
The helicopter's just across the parking lot and up the hill.
God, I love Barry. Oh, someone's missing their cat. God, fucking headlamp and Christmas lights. It'll warn them off.
The Bright Falls General Store is now my favorite place in the entire world. See this headlamp? It's like a superpower. I can just look at one of those things and they die. It's my flaming eye of Mordor.
Oh my god.
I wish I didn't say that.
Yeah.
Hey, I want a headlamp.
Last one.
Bastard.
I would have taken a headlamp and so quickly. Alice,
She screamed until she had no voice left to scream. Around her, the darkness was alive. It was cold and wet and malevolent and without end. She was a prisoner, trapped in the dark place. The terror would have burned her mind out, but one thing made her hang on. She could sense Alan in the dark. She could hear him. She could see the words he was writing as flickering shadows. He sensed her too. He was trying to work his way to her.
Oh, we need to. We need to. Save Alice. I keep forgetting that's the actual goal. Because I just decided very early on that Alice is dead. And I've like already comes to terms with that, so.
Throws a damn school bus at your head and you're about to take a helicopter ride with someone who may or may not have a pilot's license. You're cleared for departure to Night Springs. No offense, Sheriff.
That was one. Alright, let's go. Though I think it would be cool if they added, like, I don't know if pallets would work in this game. Oh, it's Chainsaw Man!
Oh, I'm never gonna get used to this.
Reload. There we go. Though I am getting really, like, actually really enjoying Alan Wake. And I'm enjoying him as a character. I actually started playing him on Dead by Daylight. Alright. He is the true flashlight master. Bright Falls,
Just up ahead.
Bright Falls Fire Department.
Don't take too long.
Pavement
Get outta here.
ends. Yeah, exploding barrels. I feel like we're gonna have to take a stand here. Yeah, do you mind waiting for me to pick up supplies? That's a lot of flashbangs. Go inside, Alan. You need to get the keys. It's okay, guys. Stay out here in the light. I'll take care of it. Ooh, that's big dark.
You will never get her back.
Get ready, I'll hold them off.
Excuse me, I'm trying to reload my weapon, sir. Yeah, that doesn't seem safe. Why the slow-mo? Is now? Okay, now the game is tad too low, but the gun is loud in game. Let me see. They don't have really good audio. I can lower the effects and bring the game up in here. Can you tell I'm getting over these people? Let me know if this is better.
Keep fighting, Wake. We're almost ready to take off.
Yeah, do you really think this is a good time to want to take off? I don't know if really right now is the time to take off. Yeah, I'm coming.
Wake, you better put an end to this.
Just get me to Weaver, Sheriff.
You're taking a big chance on a local crazy lady, Al. I hope you're right.
I don't know if this is safe. I'm just saying. Is it because we wrote it that way? This doesn't seem very safe.
I hope you know how to deal with this, Wake. I guess you New Yorkers are used to rough situations like this.
Right. The city's a war zone. King Kong, mutant alligators. Man, Alex Casey shoots the place up every weekend. Look, I never even carried a gun until a couple of days ago.
Well, my dad used to be a cop there. Tells some pretty wild stories.
Stuff like this?
No, just normal bad stuff. Kinda like your books, Wake. I used to tease Dad that he was just like Alex Casey.
You've read me.
Oh, sure. You're a pretty good writer. A little heavy on the metaphors, maybe.
Nobody's ever said that before.
I love the
We're
20
coming up on the
FPS.
power plant. See the lit building over there? And that's the dam further up the river. I can't land here. I'll take her down the road across the river.
Just get me there, Sheriff.
The crows have eyes.
Hold on! Ow!
Son of a bitch!
Ow! I'm pretty sure that would break a leg. That has to hurt more, right? They took my shit! They took the. You could have thrown my gun, Barry! Oh, for fuck's sake. I like that super duper lantern too. The darkness controls the taken. What did I break? Can you not? Please wait while I reload. Thank you. Well, they gave me infinite ammo over here, so don't mind me. Oh, if I literally just walked in here, they would have despawned. Oh, this is the, I'm sorry we took your items. Do you know how many flashbangs I had?
And here's a new song from a band that they always remind me of our local rock legends, the Old Gods. I couldn't tell you why. I guess it's just anyway.
Fucking asshole. Are you guys done? Give me that. Oh, there's more supplies. I got shotgun ammo. I did not use my revolver. I'm assuming the audio's level's better now.
The power plant glowed in the night. It was close, but I had to find a way across.
We appreciate the Lady of the Light is literally living in a power plant in constant light. Let's go. I'm pretty sure that's gonna hurt me. Yeah. Alright, apparently this is gonna be a puzzle. Here's a checkpoint. Please wait. I need to reload my weapon. Thank you. Thank you for waiting ever so patiently. Your call is very important to us. Please wait while you wait for Alan Wake to... Technically, you can push them into the lightning and that will deal damage. Another manuscript. Cynthia on her way to the dam.
The water pipe alone. Cynthia was angry at the writer. Foolish young man, taking unnecessary risks. And the way he broke the rules. Didn't he understand what was at stake? Since the terrible days in the 70s, she hadn't wavered once, as hard as it had been. She was tired of protecting the town all these long years, and now only wanted to rest.
So apparently Cynthia was taking care of the town. And apparently she's going to be over it, and we're going to walk through a water pipe. There's a coffee container there. That's worth the flashbang. You might not think so, but I did not have to deal with bullshit, so worth it. There's a manuscript page up there. So I can't get over there, can I? No, I cannot. Let me lower this. Do you have a sense of what I was trying to do? No, I have to get over to there. So I have to go over and around, but there's this whole section that I haven't been in. So I didn't know if I could get over there. Apparently the answer is no. You have to walk all the way around there. Apparently I'm gonna have to move the bridge. Lieutenant William T.G. Randall Memorial Bridge. This bridge has been designated as a memorial in honor and recognition of Lieutenant William T.G. Randall. At World War II POW, and recipient of the Distinguished Service Cross. He died of injuries received during the successful rescue of 2 children from a burning car crashed at this location. I'm looking.
I couldn't get across until I found a way to turn the bridge.
I kind of got that. I was just seeing if there was unlockables. If you noticed, that scared me. Not scream scare, but then it's gonna take time. I'm gonna have to fight them. No fight? I'm waiting to hear the random chainsaw. They're coming.
More birds.
You know what? Fuck you. Wait, is it just gonna continuously spin? It's not gonna fucking stop? Why did I think it was gonna stop? Shit, I might have to wait another rotation. I don't think I can get there enough time. Alan, run! Run like there's no tomorrow, Alan! You can make it! Oh, new episode of Bright Falls.
Butterflies that dream of being men. Such philosophical concerns are by necessity abstract. And yet, some of us can find concrete proof of the nature of our existence.
I love how you have to watch it with the thing spinning in the camera.
Tonight's episode, an absence of creativity.
Hello, Martha. What did you want to show me?
Oh, Lydia, thank God you're here. Please, it's in the basement.
Yes, Lydia, come to the basement. Look at the dresses.
That's amazing. Isn't it just? I found it here this morning.
It's like it isn't there, but oh, I can't look straight at it.
Yes, I'm sorry about that.
Oh, how did you
Is it the
get
doctor?
Well, I'm trying to work.
Did you put this thing here?
In a way. To be more precise, I put everything here but that.
Really? But what is it?
Oh, I guess the temptation is to call it a hole, but it's really an absence, a profound lack of reality.
I feel like this is going to be lore important, but it is drowned out by that.
I came up with 2 old ladies and put something really weird in the basement. It was a great start, but I'm completely blocked now. I can't imagine what I was up to.
Well, surely it's just an ordinary basement.
Is it? Why did you call your friend here then?
Well, I don't know.
Oh well.
Couldn't you just ignore it?
Oh no, I couldn't do that. It would probably turn into a plot hole. Might be one already. Could sink the whole enterprise.
It's a fucking plot hole.
Listen, ladies, not to be rude, but I'm really not at all sure where I'm going with this, and you're just not helping. You should just go back upstairs for a cup of coffee while I try to figure out what I'm up to.
Well, if you think that's best.
Maybe I should just stop here. Or is that too moronic?
Is that too moronic? Indeed. Who can tell?
Alright.
It's a fine line between the
And it's going to be like in the next episode of Bright Falls.
We managed to lose the flock. You're almost at the power plant. Keep going. We'll give you support.
I wanted to see what's over here, Sarah. Is there a reason why every time I stand in light elsewhere they disappear, but this light they don't? I'm shooting here! Please wait your fucking turn! Damn it, let me fucking reload. There's a chest around here. Well, I guess she's done with us. And that also means that we're going to be dealing with more. More bullshit, apparently. Every time I think, like, oh, I'm probably almost done with this chapter, it's like, nah, here's, like, a lot more ammo and stuff. And I'm like, oh, okay. We're going to have to play this a lot more.
I recognized the logo on the power plant sign. I'd seen a version of it painted all over the area, signifying hidden caches of supplies.
I love how they're like safe haven. Trust no one in the dark. So she's the one leaving caches and stuff in case someone needs them.
Hold it right there!
Miss Weaver, Cynthia, I'm a friend.
Prove it!
You knew Zane, Thomas Zane. You're the Lady of the Light in the song. You can help me.
About time! Young man, I've been waiting a very long time for you.
So she just lives in this much light?
It's in the well-lit room.
Excuse me?
What you need to drive the darkness back. The well-lit room is at the dam. I built the room to keep it safe.
Will it help me find Alice? Will it get me back to the cabin? Fine, let's go. I can get my friends to come back with the helicopter.
Oh, we won't go outside. Never at night. That's rule number 1. You've been breaking the rules, young man, and where has that gotten us, No, I have a secret route, a lit route, an old water pipe. Something was damaged at the transformer yard. It's draining all the reserve power. Without it, the pipe will go dark. The power to the yard must be cut.
Let me guess. You want me to do it?
Oh, she's been dealing with this shit living in this light because the darkness wants her killed. Okay? So she knows the darkness wants her killed. So she lives in a fucking power plant in light at all times. I miss you, Tom. Darkness waits in my dreams. Like, she's fucking scared. Can't you see that?
You're the one who likes to break the rules. I can't be outside in the dark. The kill switch is outside.
Can I say I don't blame her? So apparently she was in love with Zane plus the other girl, Barbara, who is now the Lady of the Dark. And the other one died. Safe haven. Nothing better happened to this woman. Never go out at night. Rule 1.
Sent me to cut the power to the transformer.
Never go out at night.
I was willing to do grunt work for her to get her to help me. I hoped Weaver was dependable. I'd stumbled into this crazy world a little over a week ago. She had been living this insanity for decades.
Rule 1. Never go out at night. Safe haven.
I could see the kill switch that would cut the power to the transformer yard. Now I had to find a way to reach it.
Oh, what the fuck? Alright, so 1 brings me there. So I need something to have all 3 of them out? Floodgate to operate use. So that one closes 1 and 2. It opens 1 and 2. That closes 1 but opens 3. That closes 1 and 3. There we go. Rule 2, keep the lights on. This woman has been dealing with trying to get out of the staying in the light and everything for this long. I feel bad for her. Oh, they're fucking timed now?
The yard went dark and dead. Weaver's water pipe passage should now be good to go.
I only threw 1. Goodbye, motherfuckers. We got all the ammo. We going back to save her, 'cause she's gonna die. Do you think Cynthia's gonna live? Thomas Zane?
This way, young man. Follow me. Come. The pipe's empty now. We're ready to go.
What, you don't think she's gonna live?
We need to go. I knew them both, Tom and Barbara. I had such a crush on him. Such a beautiful man. I was jealous.
Change the bulbs. According to what everything that this woman has said, in terms of the yellow, only believe people in the light.
That was maybe a little glad when she had the accident.
I don't know if she's real, because he said that he had to make up people for the story.
Tried to bring her back, but you can't do that. There are no free rides like that.
I'm starting to realize that.
In that case, young man, perhaps you're a smarter man than Tom was. The witch looked like her, but it wasn't. Barbara was sweet. He didn't understand until it was too late. He tried to undo it, wrote himself, her, everything he'd ever written out of the world. Oh, he was so famous. And afterward, no one knew. Oh, Tom. He left only one thing behind in my care, in case it happened again. Insurance. He trusted me. Or perhaps used me a little. Tom knew how I felt. Knew I wouldn't refuse him. I built the well-lit room and put it there. It's been waiting for you. We are
I curse you, Thomas Zane.
story you have written, and none of us will survive to see the end of it if the darkness isn't stopped. She'll twist the story to her own dark.
So what she's saying is that the reason why no one remembers Thomas Zane, outside of a couple of people or small, like, hidden, is that Thomas Zane and Barbara were together. Then something happened and he lost Barbara. So he did what Alan did and wrote him and Barbara into the story to try and save her. But Barbara was already too far gone. She thus became the person of the darkness, controlling him, telling him what to do, and he drank the darkness juice. Realizing that he couldn't fix it that way, he wrote that erased everything about him being true. Him, her, the lake, everything.
How do you know all this?
Tom, that's the way he wrote it. He still talks to me, you know, in television, from beyond, from below. We have both been touched by the darkness, young man. He saved us both with the light, but the darkness stays with you. Leaves a stain. This pipe will take us directly to the well-lit room.
Okay, I need to call my friends, tell them where we're going.
Hello? Al!
Barry, we're headed to the dam in one of the pipes. Meet us there.
Okay, I'll tell Sarah.
It's Sarah now?
Whoa! No! For the sweet love of...
Barry! Barry! We gotta go see if they're okay.
They're probably dead. You must reach the well-lit room. This is no time to be a selfish idiot.
That's my best friend.
We're gonna leave, and we're gonna be like, oh, we'll meet up with you.
Well, be a fool. I'll use the pipe. I'll meet you at the dam if you make it.
Close the hatch!
At least I didn't have to worry about her. She knew how to stay safe.
The well-lit room. Okay, but my question is, and this is being honest, if she doesn't leave, she doesn't go out at night, so she paints that stuff during the day.
The story I had written in the cabin had come true. Touched by the dark presence, I had written a horror story, but the end was still missing. The story was incomplete, and the last unfinished page of the manuscript still sat in the typewriter in the cabin study. If I could get back there, if I could read the page, then I could write my own ending to this story and save Alice.
Okay.
Sarah was almost starting to relax. Maybe they could turn this into a win yet. Suddenly, there was a piercing sound, like a table saw gone wild, as 100 birds made out of shadows swarmed into the rotor. The chopper bucked wildly and the board lit up, telling her what she already knew. They were going down. Barry Wheeler screamed next to her.
Okay. Let me listen to those. Do you know what the worst part is? As I get used to this game, I'm starting to learn all the little tricks to it. And it took me so long. I'm gonna be so upset that I'm gonna be done with the game when I really learned how to master everything. Okay. I can't go that way. I have to go up here. Wait a second. Is this just the same way? I just walked around in a sucking circle. Oh, I'm really an idiot. That's a new one. Then, am I supposed to go this way? Yeah. I didn't think I could go this way. I'm sorry. The fire's out.
Barry! Sheriff Breaker! Sarah!
The crash site looked bad, but as far as I could tell, the wreck was empty.
Good. The velvet room this way.
Barry! Barry!
Right there. No, you don't. Over here. Wake, over there.
Hang in there, I'm coming!
They're alive!
You know when to make an entrance, Wake. We were ready to make like Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid.
I have a different ending in mind.
Yeah, I'm fine. Thanks for asking.
I knew you'd be all right.
How's that?
The flaming eye of Mordor?
Laugh it up, funny man. Didn't we have somewhere to go?
Weaver will meet us at the dam.
Alright. Where are they? Where did they go? Hello? Oh, they were following me the long way. Also, hi, this is Barry. He became my favorite character because he is wearing Christmas lights to fend off the darkness. I don't care what you say, I just want Barry to live now.
When you spend most of your night running uphill while the crazy bunch of demon hicks try to take your head off with an axe, you know your helicopter crash landed in Night Springs. Oh, I should have kept that gym membership.
They're coming.
You see those lights? That's the elevator we need to take.
Oh, an elevator! That's gonna go swimmingly.
You can't beat a gun of mine.
What the hell is this thing? It's everywhere! Oh, crap! There's more than one of them!
Nothing moves.
Ah! Al! Do something!
He's too fast. I can't get a shot.
There! No, there! Al, they're all over the place!
Alright, we're good.
Was that it? Are we safe?
That was wow. I think
we're okay.
I don't think we're ever going to be truly safe.
Hey, Al, I got a bad feeling.
Let's keep our eyes open.
The Taken are filled with darkness. She keeps just saying the same things.
I'm keeping watch.
I think I hear something moving around.
Why don't we just take the stairs?
Heads up! Here they come!
Oh no! Oh
Hey, I see the coffee thermos! Oh, when people said that the ragdoll physics were a lot better in this game.
Oh no! Oh no! I swear this is the slowest elevator in the world.
It's almost here, Wake. Just hold on.
We're doing fine. I feel like a nightmare this would be a lot harder.
It's here! Al, let's go!
What is this, a freight elevator?
We're almost there. There's an entrance into the dam at the top. What's the plan, Wake?
I have no plan.
But she's got something Zane left behind. Something to fix this.
Gee, could you be a little more vague?
Thomas Zane? Seriously? Might as well be Paul Bunyan or Bigfoot.
Yeah, well, he was real.
Remember, he wrote himself out, so he's a folklore to them.
Let's be careful, okay?
No, we'll be
Jeez, I
fine.
hate this.
Okay, Wake. There's a button over there that opens the door. I think something's broken. Hold the button down so we can get in.
And what about me?
What's going on? We can get to the dam through here. What's happening out there?
You guys go ahead and find Weaver. She should be in the dam now. I'll have to make it alone through the top.
Okay, Wake. Good luck. Don't get yourself killed.
Please, be careful.
I'll take good care of Barry, Wake. You just look after yourself.
Oh.
You gotta be kidding me. Down, boy.
Now we have to go up and around. Let's go. Ooh, mini shit. 5. Zane's shoebox.
Knew he had to remove all that had made this horror possible, including himself. That was the only way to banish the dark presence he had unleashed and now looked at him through the eyes of his dead love. But he also knew that despite his best efforts, it might someday return. So even as he wrote himself and his work out of existence, he added a loophole as insurance, an exception to the rule. Anything of his stored in a shoebox would remain.
Okay. Okay, I'm going to be honest. This is funny because the item box of Alan Wake 2 is the shoebox. So... yeah, just a fun little fact. Yeah, This doesn't seem fucking sketch. Is it gonna be crows the entire time? Because that's gonna be a little annoying. Really? You put all this over here for nothing? Sophia, what are you doing tonight? Are you doing Final Fantasy? Bullet room this way. Or are you doing your Nikki stuff? Apparently, I was reading the subreddit for some unknown reason. People were complaining that they're not interested in housing. So they're not dealing with the whole bullshit of the, like, 800 daily quests for it. Oh, fuck this shit. Can you stop the whole...
You will go no further.
Are you sending a fucking truck after us? Oh shit. Tornado's back! Oh boy. It's still pretty far away. I wonder if we'll end the game by the lighthouse that we started in. All right, then. There's always a man, there's always a lighthouse. No, the start of the game has us running from the hitchhiker to a lighthouse to be safe.
Well done. I'm glad I was wrong. But it was a foolish chance to take. Don't worry about the noise. We're safe here. I have looked after the well-lit
Dude, what are they doing?
years now.
Guys, we're safe.
In the well-lit room, the power is fail-safe, and all the bulbs are numbered and changed regularly based on their make and model.
Right.
Let me... No, I appreciate the Bioshock joke. Dude, so she is very much like, you do A, B, C, D. You change light bulb A on Wednesdays, light bulb B on Tuesdays.
Second World War. They operated here back then. They must have built this.
Yes, they did. It's my place now.
Oh yes, they built it. It's mine now.
Take it, and I won't need to worry about the room anymore, because 6 and 133 and 118 need changing soon, and I don't want to climb up the ladder to change them because it's very late and I'm tired. And if you take it, I won't have to do that anymore.
I feel bad for her.
Graphical, a memory from my childhood. But I didn't write this. It was a page written by Thomas Zane. None of them were supposed to exist anymore.
Alan, 7 years old, would fight sleep to the bitter end. When he did sleep, he soon woke up, screaming, the nightmares fresh in his mind. One evening, his mother, sitting by his bed, offered him an old light switch. She called it the clicker, and flicking the switch would turn on a magical light that would drive the beast away. To imbue the talisman with all possible power, she added that it had been given to her by Alan's father. Alan never knew him, and anything of his took on mythical proportions in his mind. With the clicker firmly in his hand, Alan finally slept like a baby. Now, almost 30 years later, Alan thought of this as he stood on the rim of Cauldron Lake, the clicker in his hand. He took a deep breath and jumped.
My mind swirled. I'd given the clicker to Alice, yet it was here. Zane had written it into existence in a story I had written. I can get to her now. I can finish this.
Oh, she's like, I don't have to look up through the room anymore. So Thomas Zane, who doesn't exist anymore, wrote the clicker into existence, but he gave it to Alice, but Alice don't have it, so he rewrote it to give it to him. My brain hurts.
Previously on Alan Wake, I wrote a horror story that has come true. Thomas Zane did the same in the 70s.
You will go no further.
If I continue like the Dark Presence wants me to, the story I'm writing won't save Alice. It's a horror story. No one will survive.
You knew Zane! Thomas Zane! You're the Lady of the Light in the song!
He left something behind to help me. The clicker.
Alan thought of this as he stood on the rim of Cauldron Lake, the clicker in his hand. He took a deep breath and jumped.
I can get to her now. I can finish this.
Episode 6, Departure. Last episode of the main, New York City 2 years ago. Why was he sleeping on the bed upside down?
I had a hangover. My head was about to explode and the light hurt my eyes. I needed my sunglasses and painkillers to dull the pain.
Okay, I will be right back. Val has to pay. I'm back. Is the ad over? I'm gonna assume yes, because I take longer than 3 minutes to pee. Alright, so we got an hour and a half for the stream left. There is a very real possibility we can beat this tonight.
Self-deception, I swore to quit drinking.
So you're an alcoholic. I love how it tints the camera.
The world looked bearable. Now I could keep my eyes open without feeling like a vampire in the sun. I wasn't sure I'd make it out there without some painkillers.
Hello. My name is Douchebag. Douchebag McGee. I'm so hungover that I need to take pills and wear sunglasses.
The prospect of being awake started to seem bearable again. There was a message waiting for me on the machine.
Oh, by the way, I scanned one of these QR codes. They bring you to little tidbits of Alan writing in an unlisted YouTube video. It's Alan writing, I believe, during the week, and him losing his mind.
You have one new message. Al! Are you still asleep? Wakey, wakey! You should have your show on your TiVo. If Alice wasn't too mad to record it. As she called me earlier and really chewed me out. Yeah, we went a little overboard last night. But parties are a part of this business. Al, look, I'm saying this as your friend. She's not doing your career any favors by trying to run your life like that, okay? I'll talk to you later, Al. Watch the show.
Okay, I have a little theory. And this is just a theory. We can write stuff into existence.
I've been a guest on the talk show the previous night, talking about my latest book. The show was supposed to be waiting for me on our TiVo.
Did Alan and Alex break up? And did he rewrite her in his relationship because he's a sad old drunk? Yes, TiVo's still a thing.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Harry Garrett Show.
Thank you, everybody. We have a great show tonight. I've been talking with the best-selling author Alan Wake about his new book, The Sudden Stop.
That early 2000s green screen.
Good read. Look, I'm gonna be honest here.
Is that wise?
No, but I'm gonna do it anyway. I got people who give me the lowdown on books. I'm a busy guy, but this one I actually read from cover to cover. I mean, I'm a big fan.
Wow, thanks.
Now, this might be a spoiler for those who haven't read the book yet. Based on the sales figures, the 2 people out there who haven't read the book yet. But this last book is all about the death of the main character, the hard-boiled New York detective, Alex Casey. Now, there's been a lot of outrage about this. Why the hell did you kill Casey? What the hell were you thinking, man?
Good riddance. No, seriously though, 7 years and 6 books is a long time. He was a gloomy guy to spend all your working hours with, and it was a good run. But it's time to explore new things. My next book will be a departure from the old for me.
You selfish bastard, always thinking of yourself. Well, you've certainly given us a lot of entertainment over the years.
So he killed off his main character because he wanted to do other things.
Never had much luck with his love life with the ladies. Was that autobiographical in any way?
Yeah, no kidding. Casey's lady friends tended to die on him. With Casey, it was all about his pain. No, nothing autobiographical about that. I'm a happily married man. My wife is my muse.
Well, congratulations. That's great to hear. So, how's the publicity tour been treating you?
Good, great. But I gotta say, I'm glad to be back home in New York.
Well, you've certainly been on the news a lot lately. Lots of parties and, you got into a fight with some paparazzi.
Oh, man.
Okay.
That guy was really in my face. I lost my temper. I know that wasn't cool.
You are famous for that temper.
Well, I did also write several books.
Oh, so he comes off like a douche.
And it's in bookstores now. Go get it. That means the two of you out there who haven't bought it yet. Ladies and gentlemen, that's all we have for you tonight. I want to thank all our guests for the evening. Alan Wake, Sam Lake. I want to do that face for a Sam.
Of course, the fucking creator had to put himself in the game.
Thank you.
At least I'd been funny. I told myself I could live with that.
Did you watch the show?
I didn't say anything stupid if that's what you want to know.
Okay, Grumpy. You want an aspirin or something?
Are you going to start with me about drinking now?
You know what? Go back to sleep, Alan.
What? Now you can't even talk to me?
Well, this morning I was angry because you said you'd be home at midnight and you showed up at 7 a.m. and passed out in mid-sentence. Now I'm over it. Are you angry?
This goddamn tour. It's gotten out of hand.
Oh, honey. It's almost over, right? We can get back to normal. Then you can start writing again.
I'm sorry, honey.
Alan, you're not thinking straight. Just take a shower and go back to bed, huh?
You know, the only thing I knew about Alan Wake going in is that people said he was an asshole.
Let's go away together. A vacation. Just you and me. Some peace and quiet.
And people praised Alan Wake for him being an actual, like, human and not just a typical main character can't do no wrong. And I'm kind of getting the, I can be an asshole.
Somehow, the clicker was the key to the cabin. I had to return to Cauldron Lake to save Alice. I'm going back to the lake to finish this. I'm going to write an ending to the story in the manuscript on my own terms, to make it all right.
Why can't you just write it here?
The last page is still in the typewriter. I need to read it first. Everything needs to be just right. Zane tried to cut some corners, and it didn't end well.
Okay, ready when you are.
I'm sorry, Sarah, but I need to do this alone. Barry?
You drew a gun on her?
Miss Weaver, close the door when I leave.
Good luck, Al.
See you later. When I got out, it was warm and sunny. I'd flicked the switch of the clicker. Had it done this? I didn't stop to question it. I had to take advantage of the sunlight to get to the lake. On Zane's page, I'd stood on the rim of Cauldron Lake, about to use the clicker. That's where I was headed.
I'm so excited for it to, like, finish it, but I don't want it to end at the same time. The cars just popped out.
Alone, in daylight, surrounded by the beauty of the Pacific Northwest landscape. It was hard not to let doubt creep in one last time. I could still chalk everything up to a dream, a delusion. I had enough imagination to make up something like this, having been in the cabin all this time, trapped in a story inside my head, gone mad from grief over Alice's death like Hartman had claimed. There would be no way of knowing. I told myself it didn't really matter.
Your home in the Pines, Cauldron Lake Campground. Stay in our country cabins bear free. Visit the Haunted Witch's Lane. This is going to take me and back to, like, the opening of the game. I use it, I go back down, and then it's the hitchhiker. Oh, there's literally nothing down here. Alright. Back to driving instead of driving Miss Daisy, we're driving Mr. Wake. So wait, can I just hit the clicker and it be day? Why is this so peaceful? Is this what, a calm before the fucking storm? Because it's going to go to hell. Some batteries. The Majestic Hotel, just down the road. Come on in. Comfortable bed, clean rooms, wireless internet, laundry, cable, and kitchenette. Phone 555-8932. Stay at the Majestic Motel today. Only in Bright Falls, Oregon? Or Washington? Washington, sorry. Listen to 697.6 KBFFM. Why is this so concerning for me? Well, at least I have a gun. Am I supposed to go this way? There's yellow paint. I'm gonna have to back the car out of this. Just saying. Told you I would make it. Up the hill. Not the tree, Alan. Bright Deer's Fest. Guess I can't go this way no more? With my car?
The darkness had touched me. There was a link between us. Always would be. I could feel its presence again, getting closer.
The darkness is touching my soul.
I will kill your wife.
Wait, so now I have the good flashlight, all my batteries, and pretty much what I had before?
The dark presence was no longer trying to capture the writer so he could create the ending it wanted. The writer knew too much. He was too strong. And he carried a weapon left behind by Thomas Zane, something that could hurt it. Now, the darkness was doing everything in its power to simply stop the writer from ever reaching Cauldron Lake and the dark place it came.
So my question is I didn't have the flashlight. I didn't have my gun. Then all of a sudden the darkness touches us. We're in the fog night area again, not this Bright Falls, and I have a different inventory. Why? I don't care I'm driving on the wrong side of the road. We're gonna have to go past the motel. I think there's supplies here. It's also light inside. Maybe I can get in.
This had obviously been the room where Agent Nightingale had stayed when he hadn't been busy harassing me.
Alright, so this is the FBI's room. It's just a bunch of pictures. I love how he just leaves the door unlocked. Can I get in here? Yes. Thermos. Majestic Motel. General information. Refundable $100 security deposit required on all reservations. No personal checks accepted. However, we take all major credit cards and bank cards. Checkout time is 10 a.m. No music. Nope. Excuse me. One vehicle per unit. Facilities are registered to guests only. No visitors are allowed on the premises after 9 p.m. No exceptions. We hope you enjoy your stay at the Majestic. If you're a senior vet, ask about our discounts.
Based on the signature in the motel register, Agent Nightingale had stayed here, in room number 2.
E. Did not want to register that I switched. Do you think I'm missing anything else in this room? Some flashbangs. Alright. No, let me get back to my car. Alright, let's go. Can you not? Hello? Welcome to Left 4 Dead? Don't have to worry about a tank coming in on me? I don't like flying objects.
What the hell?
I don't know what's gonna be the next thing to attack me. I don't like this. Yeah. Because heads will roll on the floor. That joke is lost when you realize that the Yeah sung that song. What's the purpose of this? I can't get over there. Alright. I don't care what you say, that was worth the flare. Oh, and suddenly we're just left with a car that we started the beginning of the game with. When we hit the trucker. Yes, Thomas Zane? Oh, it's just another car. This one doesn't drive like ass, so... Oh, you know what? Oh, what? You want to run me again? Well, guess I'm taking this. The other car got destroyed. God, this one drives like ass, though. It does, all right? I don't know how far I had to dodge that. I'm sorry. Well, can't take the car no more. Let's go around. Oh, are you ready, kids? It's been a while since we had to deal with the goop. I did not mean to hit that. Excuse me! You're not supposed to hit me with a flare. New manuscript?
The bottom of Cauldron Lake was a graveyard of things the lake had claimed in one way or another over the decades. The dark presence brought them up in its wake, scattering the rotten waterlogged hull of an old boat here, the remains of a long-ago crashed airplane there, trees shattered under the impacts. The earth groaned. It didn't even notice.
All right. Back in the car. Apparently we have to go this way. Not what I wanted to do. For fuck's sake. idea where I'm supposed to be going. Okay, I can't get through there. Am I supposed to go through here? I guess? No? I'm very confused right now. Is there something I have to do in here? Alright, I can't go that way. All visitors must see the yard manager. You must sign a liability waiver before entering the yard. If you're looking for Pacific Park, ask for it first. Before you pull it, you must bring your own tools wearing protective. Junk piles may shift. Hazardous area. That was a thing. I like flashbangs. There's the gate. Can't scare me like that. Turn the corner, the fucker's just there. Yeah, I'll take the hunting rifle. It can kill most shots with, one hit. If you're wondering how I'm gonna get up to Cauldron Lake, I don't know. I have no fucking idea where I'm going. I'm currently following whatever fucking light I see.
Zane cut its heart out, but it didn't die.
Hey, cute paws, how you doing?
His face kept crooning sweet nothings, sugar-laced with poison. He put on the suit, untied the monster from the chair. The thing in his arms thrashed weakly, but he held fast. He stepped outside, off the pier, and into the dark water, a sinking pinprick of light descending toward a bottom that never came.
Alright. I guess back to hell? And why can't I just use the clicker to avoid this? Come on, Alan Wake, it's Dead by Daylight again. All that to activate that button. Alright. I think most people do. No. Shit. Not what I want to use. I have no idea what that did. I know that dropped the car somewhere. Oh, we moved that. Cool, I can fit a car through there. If I can get this one out. Yeah, I feel like a lot of people forget he's in Dead by Daylight. He is the true master of the flashlight. Please stop sliding. I'm gonna show. Hold on. I'm gonna show you how bad the car is. I just tap the button once, and he just slides all around. It's fucking awful.
When I told Barry my plan back in the well-lit room, I'd acted as if I knew what I was doing. I didn't. I was operating on the shifting logic of a dream. I had to fight my way to the lake through the horrors of the night. I had to flick an old battered light switch imbued with childhood magic. I had to write a happy ending to a horror story. I had to save my wife from the dark prison she was being held in.
Follow. Yeah, I'm full on everything. Push! Push! Though, to be honest, it is also Alan Wake 2 that's in Dead by Daylight, not Alan Wake 1. So, canonically, it's not this one. He has a skin for this. I don't have high hopes for this.
I will never give her to you.
What the fuck are you doing now? Do I hide inside? Not what I wanted. Eat a grenade. Flashbang! Remember, people, flashbang is canonic in the Alan Wake universe. And push! It fucking crashed. Don't. No, this ain't fucking funny. Wait. Apparently it fixed itself. Don't ask questions. I don't understand it. Man. manuscript!
The dark place I found myself in was unlike anything I could ever have imagined. It wasn't solid. It flowed. It was conceptual and subjective. For someone else, an artist in another field, it would have been very different. I could sense the story of the manuscript all around me, the words and ideas floating in the air, poised to become real.
Okay. Yeah, I love how this is like, yeah, there's not a lot of manuscript pages here. Why do I gotta move these? Okay. Don't go that way. Fuck off.
I could see Mirror Peak in the distance. That's where Cauldron Lake was.
Why do I have to go fucking 18 miles to get to Cauldron Lake? Oh, fucking crows. This is bullshit. You're gonna make me. Welcome to Resident Evil 4, bitches. And yet this makes sense. It didn't make sense in Resident Evil 4. But somehow this makes sense in a survival horror game. Let me not like let me not like a game, okay? Wait, what can I climb? Sure. There's supply. Push! Push to what things are gonna be flung at me. What? The point? I love how I'm just casually burning them. There you go. Well, apparently there's a high road and a low road. That's right, come through the floor. But hey, they make sure you know which way they're coming from. Oh, fucking you. Hold on. Hey, fuck off. Just point me in a direction. Maybe a shotgun, because I have like no fucking ammo for this anymore. And why can't I use the clicker? It worked the last time. The darkness touched me, but apparently the clicker's supposed to break that. Yeah, I'm just gonna ignore you. Wrong button. Can you go off? Thank you. Oh, hey, I got lightning. I got some of this ammo. Let's reload in the light. Let's go. That's why. Ooh, coffee thermos. I love how we're just... Are we keeping anything for chance? Because now we're just dropping fucking actual, like, ships from the sky. Are we questioning any of this? I don't know, there's just some fucking going shoo, 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 shoo around me. Like, excuse me, sir? Just kindly fuck off. Huh? There's one way of dealing with it. They just leave a flare on the ground and no one bothers us. How far do we have to go? Because all the other times I just walked there. So we're just dropping ships? Apparently we're just going completely off the rail now and we just don't care. Hold on. The darkness wears her face. You've told us this before. Come up with some new materials. Ooh, I'll take a shotgun. When he decides to change, the darkness controls the Taken. Oh. Apparently that's not where I'm supposed to go. Here we go. Well, there's a generator over there. Give me a second, I was turning on a fan. So something tells me a maximum flare gun ammo, really? I have no idea what that did. Oh! The fucker got electrocuted. I mean, if you're just gonna choose to get electrocuted, I feel like I shouldn't fight that. I feel like that's a them issue, not a me issue, if they get themselves electrocuted. So you're telling me that, like, how far is Bright Falls from the cabin? We left there at, like, afternoon, and we were there, like, 2 hours later. Not even. This seems like a very seems like a very convoluted way of getting there.
After Zane had gone, I stood alone in the shifting dream that was the dark place. I had to find a way to the cabin. I'd written myself a way through this place in the manuscript. I followed the idea of a path. I'd written myself across the ocean that blocked my way, and with that, there was a bridge to the island beyond. The idea of the cabin flickered in the underwater darkness. I willed the cabin to be real, and it was.
Okay, so basically the cabin doesn't exist, but because I wanted the cabin to exist, the cabin existed. Alright. Yeah, can't go that way. Fuck this shit.
Turn back now.
Yeah, you have shown this like 8 times. You think I'm gonna turn back now? It didn't work the 14 other times. What is this, fucking Pyramid Head?
Alice never loved you.
God! Are we walking to the storm? Or do I have to get to where it is on Cauldron Lake to click the clicker to then get to the thing? I really don't know what's going on. All I know is this is the end of the game.
You can't win.
There's a hole there. Did you know there was a hole there?
You can't win.
I think I lost my mind.
You can't win.
To jump.
You will fail. It's all in your head. You're making this up.
Oh, she's in the middle. Don't drop the fucking flare gun. You're at the edge of the lake, Alan. Hit the clicker. Start the TiVo. I don't know. Clicky, clicky. I want... Be like Dorothy. Click your heel 3 times. I want the cabin to exist. I want the cabin to exist. I want the cabin to exist. Motherfucker thinks he can just leap off and wake up in the cabin?
Shh, baby. You were having a bad dream.
Don't trust people in the darkness.
It was just another nightmare.
No,
Everything's fine. You're home.
it wasn't a dream.
Everything's fine.
Remember, don't trust people in the dark.
Turn the lights on!
Shh, baby. The power's out. There's no light. Come back to bed and I'll make you forget all about your fear of the dark.
My fear? It's your fear. Why aren't you afraid? You're not Alice. Turn the lights on now. Where's the clicker? What did you do with it?
Alan, honey, you're still 1 foot in a dream. You're not making any sense. Come back to bed. Alan, you're scaring me now. Come back to bed. Have you taken your pills? Do you want me to call Dr. Hartman?
Dr. Hartman is the one that they're using with it.
It's brilliant. Departure is your best work yet. You're a genius. I'm so proud of you. Come back to bed. We'll talk more about it in the morning. Come back to bed, Alan.
Come back to bed, Tom.
Bye, Alice. Was literally the word clicker, yes. The ultra defensive mode. You cannot find it. It's labeled clicker.
It stands in your way. It won't let you pass.
Oh, this game's so good.
It has no heart. It's filled with darkness. You must fill its heart with light. Don't mind him. He's Mr. Your friends will meet him when you're gone.
Why? So wait, there's 2 Allens?
Use the clicker.
Don't mind him, he's Mr. Scratch. What? Telephone pole. Crate, path. Once I do phone.
I followed the idea of a path.
Do you want a collectible? Just write one in. Do you think I should do all the words? Shoebox.
I'm leaving you.
What?
I'm leaving you, Alan. I met someone. I'm in love with someone else.
Alice? No, what are you saying? You can't.
You don't love me. How could you when you don't even love yourself? All you do is torture yourself with work you can't do anymore.
No, I love you more than anything in the world. You're my muse.
I'm not.
Who are you? What have you done with my Alice?
Alan? What are you doing? Put the light back on. What are you doing, Alan? Stop. Put the light back on.
It wasn't true. Nothing like that had ever happened.
Myself across the ocean.
So wait, he was going to leave. She was gonna leave him.
Tom, let me go. I promise to be good. Please, untie me, you naughty boy. I will help you write your masterpiece. I will love you forever.
No, you're not Barbara Jagger. I made a terrible mistake. I should have never written you back. You came back wrong. Your heart is filled with darkness.
Put that knife away, Thomas. Put it down.
darkness. Cut it out. Take you back to the denser phase zone.
So did Tom kill her?
I will the cabin to darkness.
Get away from me, you hag! Where am I? Let me go!
Alice! I'm coming!
Your husband refused to do as he was told. All he had to do was write what I wanted him to.
Hello, Barbara.
Get her back.
I am
Much older than you. Older than your first work of art. I will find a new face to wear. Someone else to dream me free.
So the clicker that brought the light, we just inserted it into the hole in her chest and filled her with light. Did that kill her? I'm left with more questions. So was Alice actually here, or did we write her here because she left us? Alan, I'm leaving you. I can't do this no more. I'm starting to go with the fact that we wrote her in, like he wrote Barbara in.
Alice's presence close by. I understood what I had to do now. I knew how to write the ending to Departure. There's light and there's darkness. Cause and effect. There's guilt and there's atonement. But the scales always need to balance. Everything has a price. That's where Zane had gone wrong. There's a long journey through the night back into the light.
Then he finishes the book.
Alice?
So this is the start of the game. When he knows her in the water, he jumps in, and what initially happened was he got out and wrote for a week. That's what we saw happen in episode 4. So, is he reversing time? I guess this is her climbing from the bottom of the lake? Where the lake cabin was?
Alan? Alan?
But is this the real Alice, or is this an Alice he wrote in? You think that's the real one? And what, in order to free her from the darkness, he had to stay in the darkness? Because it looked like he went back to 2 weeks and let her out. But by letting her out, did he lock himself in? And then this is Deer Fest, which happened during the week we were missing. So he went back in time. And he wrote that she was okay, that she escaped. Cynthia Weaver is part of the sheriff's office. The old gods of Asgard. Rosemary was never touched by darkness, but is clinging to the light. And then Nightingale just in the back. So I wonder if that makes Rosemary the new bringer of the light.
It's an ocean.
Alan, wake up.
Unable to connect. So yeah, that was the episodes. Now there is still 2 DLCs, which I believe cover. I don't know exactly what they cover. I know that they said they were important. So we missed one here, but the problem was I got to a point where I just stopped collecting them. Well, that's what I was going to do next, is look it up, the actual, like, what does the ending mean in a nonsense? Because I don't have nothing else planned. I didn't think I was going to beat it. So, Alan Wake ending explained. Alan Wake ending explained. Alan Wake lays you and leave you scratching your head as much as the storyline is cryptic and difficult to explain, favoring narrative and emotion over reason and logic. What happens? The final sequence. I already have one. Hold on. I prepped for this. I'm not lying. I have one that's an hour and a half long that basically tells you everything you need to know before Alan Wake 2. The final sequence of Alan ended up willingly jumping in the lake to save Alice, who was much taken by the darkness much earlier. It's worth keeping in mind that what happened here was made to occur by Alan himself, when he written his book during the week-long blackout at the start of the game. Because Alan needed to create an art that he believed in that had some narrative and realism. He couldn't just write and they will live happily ever after with free cake. It wouldn't feel like an honest ending to what's been a dark story. So while a lot of what happened doesn't make logical sense, it doesn't feel appropriate in the standards of an actual story. The power is how Alan uses the clicker to destroy the presence, because he wrote it in the story that had that specific power. With Alice still trapped in the alternate dimension, now known as the Dark Place, after beating, Alan goes to save her, and this is where he gets tricky. Alan is now trapped in the Dark Place, the shadowy dimension with a doorway deep in Cauldron Lake. The Dark Place has the power to turn all artistic creations into reality, and its origin for the evil dark presence that torments you throughout the game. Alice is taken by the dark presence to that dimension at the beginning of the game, and Alan writes an escape for her, in which he dives in, defeats the darkness, and gets her back to the real world. Not to mention seemingly canceling out all the dark presence influence over dark on Blight Falls. However, because of the limitations of this writing power mentioned above, Alan's ending means he has to be trapped in there himself. Presumably because he couldn't write a happy ending that he felt was convincing. That means Alan Wake ends with Alan choosing to trap himself in the dark place, finishing Departure, the book he spent the whole game writing, and ends up writing both the written and playable stories in one go. However, that doesn't mean there isn't more to be followed or explained. The very last line, it's not a lake, it's an ocean. The very last line is a deeply cryptic one with no clear explanation of what it means. As far as we know, Remedy has never commented exact meaning, living up to the whole interpretation. It's possible it means that Alan means that the dark place is far larger than he realized, either in size or power, and he admitting he's not likely to escape as the scales of what he's up is so massive, or perhaps his intended obscure teaser or hint of what's to come. The developers say that there wouldn't be an Alan Wake 2, though we now know that's coming soon, and the character does feature in AWE in the second Control DLC, which has many implications that we'll see him again in a now confirmed sequel. Not only that, but we have some hints as what he'll be doing, owning the original game's DLC. What happened in the Alan Wake DLC? The two downloadable story expansions, A Signal and The Writer, both carry Alan Wake's story somewhat, explaining in greater detail what he experienced in the Dark Place. In both expansions, he's confronted with an unstable or dangerous aspect of his own personality manifested in other beings in the Dark Place powers. Alan defeats them, or rather has become whole with them, and the stories conclude with him writing a new story that will enable him to escape, titled Return. However, because he's only starting that story, we don't know if it's going to be successful, but he's trying. So basically saying that he is now the dark presence and controls that power, but trapped internally into the dark. The DLC is him putting back together himself in parts in Return. And Return is going to be Alan Wake 2. That's my understanding. He wrote an ending to his story. They had the power within to trap the darkness. Dude, you crackled there. I don't know why. Everything's fine. I mean, I can turn myself down a little. Maybe I got too loud. To destroy within the story, he trapped it within the dark place. This guy's an ending in every nightmare and got dragged away. It's not a lake, it's an ocean. It's realization that the dark place isn't just the lake or that little being, it's so much more. Hi, what? We only need the dark steel plates? Okay. Alan has good in dark place to deal with Barbara, vessel that. After he deals with it, he writes an ending. Alan gets freed, but it's trapped. We learn that Barry becomes the manager of the old gods of Asgard. All right. Alan Wake. What is up with two Allens? Mr. Scratch is what they called Alan Wake, Alan Nightmare. I think we should play random video game daily game. Yeah, we can do that for the next like 20 minutes. I just want to see biography Alan Wake. In Alan Wake, Scratch first appears, who entered the dark place in order to free his wife, Alice, from the dark presence. Thomas Zane, who knew Alan was going to trade places with Alice, we trapped there, created Sketch as Alan's doppelganger to take his place in the real world. Thomas introduced him as Mr. Scratch and explains that Alan's friends would meet Scratch after he's gone. Scratch's name, when said out loud, would only sound like a muffled, screeching sound. And the writer Zane tries to explain what happened in the dark place. During the conversation, Alan asks Zane if there's two of them, as there's a version of Alan in the bird leg cabin going crazy, to which Zane replies yes. Alan then asks if Mr. Scratch is him as well, and Zane replies no. Alan doesn't know what to make sure of this. Clay Stewart sees a man and looks similar. When Stewart chases after him, the smiles. The man turns a corner and disappears. All right, Alan Wake's American Nightmare, because I'm not playing American Nightmare. I hear it sucks. In terms of actual story, there's a little bit, But in gameplay, I hear the gameplay's really rough and did not age more. Scratch is the main antagonist in American Nightmare. During the following 2 years of Alan's disappearance, people began spreading rumors that Alan was a serial killer who murdered his wife and the other missing people in Bright Falls. The power cauldron rake shaped reality based on these rumors and corrupted Scratch into becoming the Herald of Darkness. Possessed by the dark presence and bent on unleashing it upon the world, Scratch became the serial killer that wore Alan's face and was determined to take everything that Alan held dear. In that, Alan's friend, Barry Wheeler, both came to Night Springs, Arizona. With Scratch determined to kill both of them, Alan manages to escape the dark place for one night, hoping to both stop Scratch and send a message to his friends. Scratch uses a time spiral of the dark place to keep Alan, Night Springs, in a perpetual night of darkness. With each loop, Alan and his companions become more knowledgeable of his obstacles. Alan is then able to obtain a manuscript with instructions on how to defeat him. Using Alice's film Sunrise at the drive-in, the sunlight in the film managed to destroy his body. While Alan is still trapped in the dark place, Alan and Barry are safe from Scratch's physical presence. However, spiritual is there. So, Thomas Zane made an evil Alan to go around in the game. And while he is around in the game, apparently he's not dead. Because Alan Wake 2. So basically, there is Alan who is the good Alan who's trapped in the darkness. Then there's fake Alan. We'll call him Fallon. Fallon is running around apparently killing people now, spreading the darkness, and that is what his goal is. So we got the champion of light, Alan Wake, trapped in darkness, and the Herald of Darkness. Okay. Glad I read that so I don't have to play the shitty DLC. I'm gonna, you know what? I got that in my brain. We're gonna say Max Payne. Could this have been any more better? I literally just said, my thought process was, it looks like a PS2 game. I don't know. I got Alan Wake on. We'll do a Sam Lake game. Holy shit. I can't make that up. All right. I have no idea. Metacritic score 78%. PS3, Xbox. 2011 action. So I don't have to play the DLCs. El Shaddai, Ascension of the Metatron. I don't want to say Breath of the Wild because I feel like that's too obvious. 76%. You thought it too? Tien Valley, little creatures grazing from far away. Scavenger Studio? Season, a letter to the future. Okay. Blackwatch? The only Blackwatch I know is... Oh, this is definitely a shooter game. Look for comrades. Prototype? Or is this Infamous? Prototype. They both have similar structures. Ooh. Ooh, this is like PS1. 94? That reticule looks similar. Is the original all door?
It's Code Veronica. That was the linear launcher. I shit you not. Type in Code Veronica.
No, it's Code Veronica. Yep, horror survival. That's Code Veronica.
It was the linear launcher screen.
I said that looked familiar. And I just couldn't put it. And I'm like, siphon filter?
Would have got it there.
No, this made me think Resident Evil. I love how you didn't type that. You had to physically get up. Shoo, 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 shoo. Gongs, we 63%. What the fuck? Yeah, da da, ba ba ba. Killer? Red Steel. Oh, this is PS1. Original 2, old from Metacritic. PlayStation, Dreamcast, PC, and 64. No problem. Hey, I beat Alan Wake. Yeah, I looked up what happens in the 2 DLCs. And there's a spin-off game. Apparently the spin-off game, while important, plays like ass. Unfortunately, I couldn't hide it. Every second, every loading screen, Alan Wake remastered. You pause the game, Alan Wake remastered. This might be a Doom game. This is not a Doom game. I have no idea. You're Shadow Man. Kind of looks like a Nintendo game. 69%. 3DS. It's Pokemon. 3DS Pokemon game? Oh shit, is this the stupid Ranger game? RPG turn-based roguelike? Pokemon doesn't have a roguelite. How is this a roguelike? You're right, but how the fuck is that a roguelite? That doesn't make it roguelite. Oh, this is newer. Those are some high texture. 72%. 360 action adventure. I don't know. EA Montreal. I have no idea. Army of Two. All right, we'll do one more. There's a frog. 90%. These are really crisp lines. PS5 Switch 2 PC. So this is a really newer game. That came out this year? Split Fiction? That's the only one I would. Okay, one more. Dot boom. Kind of looks like a Korokoro. 82%. GameCube with a map. Wow, I wonder what Star Fox this is. I guessed. Oh, dude, this looks cool. It's not Zelda. 84%. I know what it is. Not from this. Not from this. But from the breakable furniture. This is Enter the Gungeon. 100% on that. Even more on that. It was the debris. Wasn't a bad game. Sand. This is definitely newer. PC. Climbing. 2025. I feel like all the YouTubers were playing this, and I have no idea what it's called. Oh, come on. Are you really not going to be in the top sellers? It's called Peak. All right. So, with that being said, the question is what do we do now? We could jump right into Alan Wake 2. Or maybe I have a long list of games that I wanted to play for Halloween. Maybe we can pick a smaller one. Because I think Alan Wake 2 is gonna be like another 2-week project. Minimum. Because I'm gonna replay a certain 15-minute section like 8 times. If you know, you know. So, maybe we'll pick a small indie game one. I have a couple that I wanted to play, so maybe we'll pick one of them, we'll play them for a little bit, and then when we beat them, we'll go back. But I'm gonna head out tonight. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today. I greatly appreciate it. And I appreciate each and every one of you. And thank you for enjoying Alan Wake with me tonight. I honestly thought it was going to be tomorrow. But no, we did pretty good. All right. See you tomorrow. Till then.